that I know is researchable, even by my name, is this Eastern Illinois University barn party. All right. Now, this party, if you ever seen Project X, that back in the day, maybe I think it was the early 2000s. Whoo! Wee! Listen. Mm, I'm trying to tell you. Whew. Okay. Now, as hype as hyped and as extras I just was giving y'all all the or building all the anticipation about, this party, you gonna do your research. And other people can really give you an experience about this party because I never got a chance to. Imagine getting kicked out of college for a party that I never got a chance to go to. It's like, let me correct myself. I got a chance to go to the party, right? But I didn't get a chance to experience the party. We just threw it. So it's really like that. I didn't even get a chance to go to it. I'm gonna just stick to that because I didn't really get a chance to experience nothing. It was working, and then I got kicked out of school. I didn't make no money off of it. Didn't get nothing from it, but I got kicked out of school. Imagine getting kicked out of college though. Y'all, listen to me. Like, imagine telling your mama you got kicked out of college, your freshman year, for a party. A party. Y'all. A party. A party. Getting kicked out for a party in college that you didn't get to go to. Experience. No drink. You ain't get to. This was. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? No. Bro, you can't go outside? Hold on, let me take her outside. Yeah, get in the cage. Come on, mama. Chill out. Cause I'm doing something right now. You got little mama right here. We could probably both of them, both little mamas. Huh? Say hi for the cameras, mamas. And you got little mama over here. Just chill. All right. Neither here nor there. Imagine getting kicked out for a party in college that you didn't get a chance to go to and having to tell your mama or your daddy about this. Auntie, grandma, whoever you got in your life. Tell yourself in the mirror. Shocking. You know what I'm saying? Just disappointed in your own self. Looking at yourself in the mirror and cried. Both of y'all was crying. A whole tear shed at that moment because you was so disappointed in yourself. Your whole life. It's like as a kid, you gotta think you done spent your whole time in high school, whatever it was, getting to this point of this monumental stage to transition into life, and you get kicked out. Whoa! 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 This is huge. Like, all right. Some people drop out. Boy, you got kicked out. Not even for a fight. Telling something you're not supposed to be doing. For throwing a party, bro. A Project X party. Crazy. Neither here nor there. I want to give y'all the basis of this story because it's crazy in totality. It's like I just joined the fraternity at this point. I made it through the process. All right. Now we get to the point where we picking positions. They like, all right, what do you want to be? Not what do you want to be, but like who's gonna be what? So you got because in a fraternity, it's like they got chair positions for like the party and the bit for the business side of things. So it's like you got the president, you got the vice president, You got the like the accountant. You got the records keeper, like a books keeper. It was supposed to be like the parliamentary process. So even though that's not my forte, it's like that's what that was supposed to be teaching you as far as a standard operations of procedure in a sense for business, because it's the fraternity is based off of business. It's a generation of men about business. Phi Beta Sigma. Neither here nor there. I get in, and that's what I'm telling you. You do your research. Go check on the barn party. EIU, EIU, Eastern Illinois University barn party. Hopefully they can have another one day too, so I could go and get to experience it. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm too old now. But neither here nor there. I get the position to be an accountant, right? So, okay, I'm happy because I'm getting surrounded by the money. And from my understanding, coming in, this party that y'all been having is so big. It's like, I'm like, all right, bet. It's like, this is my first time of getting you know what I'm saying, of to getting in control of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, of just of some substance. Like, I'm like a business. Like, I'm like, yeah, like, you join the organization, they're about business. It's like we already got business going. It's just like, that's what my mindset is. Like, I seen the tickets. They made all these tickets out. They handed. It was like everybody separating these tickets. They got a whole party bus going. Now we got to find a venue, or I guess it was like a venue was already established, but it was like, that was some things. You got to think at 18, you're like, man, I'm a part of this big thing, right? So I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young. I'm excited. I told you I'm the youngest person on the line at the time. I'm 18, probably 19. But everybody else grown at 20 today, 21 plus. I couldn't even buy the bottles myself. You get what I'm saying? So neither here nor there. I get to we all in the meeting. They separate these tickets. I'm looking at these tickets. I'm like, wow, this legit, like, barn party, EIU, 20, whatever it was. I forgot what year it was that I got. Maybe it was 2013. It had to be barn party 13 because I graduated in 2012, got suspended the next year. But neither here nor there. We have the barn party. And, well, before I even get into that, we had this meeting. They can make me the accountant. I take on that position. I'm thrilled about it because I'm excited. I'm like, man, I get this opportunity to do something. You get what I'm saying? To show them like that of how, like, just how valuable I am as an asset. You get what I'm saying? In general, like, you're trying to almost prove yourself at a young age because everybody older than you, all of my older bro, even the people that I crossed with were just a few years older than me. But we had older bros who were like, graduated in grad school and younger, just like teetering that table. So it was 25, 26, between that 23 to 26 range. So, at 19, 18, you looking at these people as big brothers, honestly. Especially in a college setting, it's just you a little open to that. I hate to call it vulnerability because that sounds so, but it kind of is, because maybe that'll help another young man in the future. So now they know that they want to make me the accountant. I don't do a lot of research into it, like in regards to what's the history of the events, what's been going on campus, if it was going to be a problem or nothing. All I heard was, we kind of on some Black Panther type deal. We fighting the power. It's like they trying to tell us we can't do the party, but we gonna figure it out. Or they making it difficult for us to have the party, so we gonna figure it out. That's what it was. They was making it difficult for us to have the party. So they was telling us as young men, like, y'all, we need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like every venue we had, they kept canceling. So then it got to the point where the one venue that we did have, it got canceled. It was like, so now you got to imagine, we got all of these tickets sold. I'm the accountant. We got the money, but now we don't got a venue. So we may be like 3-4 weeks before the event, and now it's like, all right, bet. Now it's time to prove yourself, Warren. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. The only experience that I really had with the diversity is when I went to Chaz for high school. It was the greatest 4 years of my life because it was something I never experienced being around this great diversity of people. Neither here nor there. I'm in Charleston, Illinois, a city of probably 6 or 7 thousand people on a just a day-to-day basis without the college being there. With the college, maybe 20, around 20 to 25,000 people, maybe less at the time. So small, tight knit family, small community, small town. It's like you go from one road to the next and get to the end of the town in maybe like 20 minutes. So neither here nor there. We trying to find this venue. I make the decision that I'm gonna go find it. I go out. I'm gonna go talk to business owners around the area, people who got farms, people who got just big old sheds, and I'm just trying to Hail Mary it. And, I came with a plan. I'm like, man, I got this amount of money. This is the type of contract that I can have. I had made up this whole little contract. It was like, this is what I'm trying to do, you know. But I'm thinking that it's, in my mind, I'm thinking that what I'm doing is legit. I'm thinking that what I'm doing is okay. It's like, I'm not thinking that what I'm doing is gonna get me kicked out of school. It's like, that was no inclination in my mind or thought I was going to get kicked out of school for this, or that was even a possibility. Like, I didn't even, like, if I knew that, I would have never did it. So neither here nor there, I keep searching. I'm pushing day by day by day. I finally go meet this guy, this big old shed, calling a number on it, got him to come out, made an offer. He took half. I'm like, all right, cool. At the end of the other half, I was going to pay him after the venue. Party starts. Whole night. Epic. Mind you, before I even get into the party, my number was on the flyer and the president's number was on the flyer. President, my homie Shern. Mine, just, that new one. So neither here nor there, both captains, both. He the president at the time. I'm the accountant. That's my dog, though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, even to this day. That's just, let it be known. So neither here nor there. We selling these tickets. We got all the tickets sold out. We had an event. Event goes great. Absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this. It's literally like, before I got into college, a movie Project X had came out. It was that. I'm serious. Like, I am serious. It was epic. Epic. And I didn't even get a chance to experience it. I'm only giving y'all the basis off the stories and what I seen while I was getting people onto the bus and while I was selling tickets. I seen how crazy people were going over these tickets and what people were willing to do to get tickets. So off of the strength of that, I'm telling you, the party was epic. But I didn't get a chance to enjoy it. Now that they're getting all these people on the buses, we get to the event. Event goes great until the end. Right before the end, people start fighting. This group started getting into it, which trickled over into this group. Security. This is what happens when you don't pay for real security. We decided to pay his little rinky-dink cousins from Chicago off the block, come put on security outfits out here on some private service for the first time, and it's not a real operation. They just had a few guys that come out here. We got this amount of money we could pay y'all, or they really trying to just experience this they so. But they coming out here dressed to impress and look the part. So neither here nor there. They came out there, shot the gun, la, 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 in the air, this, that, and the third, the gun, la, 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 we're not going for YouTube purposes, but this, da, 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 and hey, chaos broke out, excuse me. Now you got, and that's enough, that wasn't me. So now you got people climbing out the windows of the vicinity. You got people falling out the window of this, because it ain't no base. You just jumping. Imagine you jumping out of a house that's on fire. And this is what's going on. Imagine it was a house full of 1,000, 2,000 people, and people are trapped in a sense. It's like the only way that was in and out. You got to think this is the way the venue is. We don't want people to just have access to here and I mean anywhere and everywhere. It's like no, we got an emergency exit, but it's like if 1,000 people are rushing towards an emergency exit at one time, chaos ensues. It's like you got people that's getting trampled. You got people that are getting into fights trying to get out. You got people that are getting that probably didn't get searched well, that have things that they don't need to have, that are you know, and stuff happening beyond that. A few people end up getting injured, you know, from the and the, you know, here and there's, and this is where my journey begins because, like I say, gotta think about it. We threw the party. But then you gotta imagine it's a whole organization of people. So you couldn't imagine, oh, freshman wine getting suspended for the party. Like, it's outrageous. It's diabolical. Makes no sense. Absolutely absurd, right? No, because my number was on the flyer. I end up in the office of the president of the school, university, excuse me, with the dean of the university for this party, letting me know about the years of stress that they've had about this party. Let me know how much emphasis was put on not having this party. Was letting me know how much they emphasized to our superiors that if we do have this party, actions and repercussions will be taken. Never knew this though. I'm sure this was told, you know. Like I'm sure they was probably trying to have a party the first semester. And it's like it was had problems, but then the second semester when they got us, it was like, you know, Juanito, I come in, I'm ready. It's game time, baby. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, I was ready to play. So I remember it got so serious. I had detectives calling me. So you gotta imagine in my mind right now, I'm from Chicago, I'm getting private numbers calling me. My homie, which is president, he already done called me and told me, my homie Sherm, he told me, he like man, he went into the police station to go have you know, he went to go talk to the people about it. Cause you know, we in school, like it makes sense. So I'm like, dang, but I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm like, no, I'm like, if they gonna come get me, they gonna come get me. Terrible mentality to have. Just go and, you know what I'm saying, get ahead of it before it becomes a big issue. Because probably wouldn't have been so big. Not to say that I would have been able to do anything to stop it. Didn't really know a lot anyways. But just saying, for future references, future lessons for other people, try to get ahead of things if you can. Neither here nor there. We having this party, man. Chaos ensues. We end up in the office. I get suspended. Detectives calling for the shootings that occurred. Now it's serious. Serious. Right? That's why but I don't even understand how serious it is this time. I'm just like, it wasn't me. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I'm just the accountant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my number on the flyer. Like, what? I didn't even know. I'm like, shoot, most of the tickets we was selling in hand anyways. But neither here nor there. It ended up being a crazy situation. But we made it through. Didn't end up in jail for it. You know, nobody pressed charges. The party at the end of the day, like, they stopped it. I don't know if they would let another one happen to this day, but they literally stopped it. So, Neff, stop chasing her, please. Neff, relax, sweetheart. Come on. So, neither here nor there. That happened. Sorry, these she wants no parts of my house. Chill out. But not the end of that. We end up getting both of us end up getting suspended from school. And that was something. Cause for me, it's like if I could give you my honest like mindset at the time, I felt like it was unfair. I felt like somebody older should have took the, like took the understanding, like took the blame. And in a sense, it's like not even took the blame because I am to owned up to it. Like no, this was me. So you know what I'm saying? Like we told him to do this, then the third, so that this happened. No, this he didn't even know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like because it was the truth. It was like I feel like it was like you got it's business. At the end of the day, is you got in business it's true sacrifices. It's sacrifices in business. People get sacrificed all the time. You got the head of the operation and the foot. Foots get chopped off all the time. Replaced with new feet. Amputee. No? Hard to replace the head. So might as well change the whole person. See what I'm saying? So now I didn't know y'all gotta do y'all research on this EIU experience. Because I still ain't quit after that though. You know? I went back to school, appealed, had to a year and a half. It was like I don't know what type of deterrent. That's crazy when I really sit and think about it. It's like most people just transfer. Like why not just go to a new school? I done sat myself out of school, went to a what do they call it? It's like a secondary school or something like that for the basically the 2 years that I was suspended. Appealed to get back into the school and got back into college. Ain't that something? Stories. I got more though. Like I said, I appreciate you for them ears, them eyes, and everything above it. One time for the one time.